All I wanted was to film some pigeons, but the universe had other ideas. I bought a Canon full frame setup with the 600mm Tony-11 prime. Beautiful, not bad, but it looked clinical. It was something was over sharpened. There was no magic to it. I don't know about that. So I've upgraded now to the 800mm Tony-11. Some might say, why would you expect something different? Same kind of lens. I don't know why, but I got it.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
We're on the Fuji XS20 with a Siryu anamorphic 20mm, 21.8 autofocusing lens, of course. Review coming or already released? Only you know that. Wow. So I've realized 600's cool, 800 better, and now I can finally rest knowing that my old Nikon setup with the 600mm prime, that wasn't enough reach after all, and I needed the 800, and now that's out of the weight class budget sumo wrestler bitch is too heavy. So we got this. First impressions, holy shit. I can't believe how much heavier it is. It really is noticeably heavier. It's bigger, like a lot bigger and a lot heavier. And this was such a light, beautiful setup. 1768 grams total for full frame, like you're joking. Whereas now we're up into 2100 grams and it's more top heavy and all kinds of, you notice the stabe sometimes. Oh, I hate it. But I had to know if this was good enough. And first shot we got, I think this is that blue, indigo bluebird female that I saw in Calliope, birding with Calliope's video. She said like, oh my God, it's not blue. I think that might be her. If I waited, there was a blue one nearby, I should have waited. Or is it not her at all? I don't know really, but it's a bird. We got 800mm now. I'm not minding that rendering, that's beautiful. Especially when you're in 240p, you get the odd moire, but it's not unusable. It's pretty good. And it's just filmic somewhat, not really at all. But she flies away, and I don't mind her for it. She was going higher and higher up the mountain. She was ascending to the top. And we got some green foliage, not bad, Canon color science. I'm gonna experiment with a couple things. Right now we're doing color space transform to just regular LUT. I'm gonna try to convert this and use the Nikon red LUTs soon. I mean, let's just do it right now. Oh, that looks terrible. Oh, that does not look as good. Oh, I don't remember Nikon being that bad. Oh, she flew perfectly and landed right behind the tree, huh? So first things I'm noticing with this setup. One, it's a bit harder to keep steady. It just seems a bit shakier. I think because it's more top heavy. The last one was like so light in the front that it was leaning backwards on my forehead and nothing was a problem, but it's not like it's bad stabe. It's still like Panasonic level pretty much, but I just notice it in the viewfinder. It's like, if you don't slow the footage down, you're gonna see some weirdness. This was as close as I could get to the Blackbird. I was manually focusing, went all the way to the beginning, had to take a couple steps back. So a macro lens, it is not, but this is about as close as oh, you bastard leaf. Here's a turtle, by the way. Wow, that's a terrible shot. Why did I even bother? I'll leave. You know what's ironic? I sell the Nikon system, Z6 III, 600mm prime. You can't beat that thing. I don't care who I am trying to pretend that that wasn't the best thing I've ever seen in my life. And I was just like, it's so expensive and heavy. I'm just like, what am I doing? I just see squirrels and robins, like this is so stupid. So I downgraded, and now for some reason, all I can think about is getting more wildlife setups and how can I get the most 3D pop and Panasonic. Like what the hell happened to, I was so content with just the R5 II for everything. Gas was cured. And then that 600mm prime ruined my life just by being so clinical. And then I got the glimmer glass and that helped. It did. But something's off still. And then now we're trying the 800 and maybe it'll save us, but it probably won't. Saw a grackle. He was so much closer and then he flew way further away to evade me. Oh, wow, I suck at following this. Oh man. Oh, birds. Oh, why do you fly away from me? But we got one to land on a fox's head. Little warbler over here. You can't beat that shot. That's HD 240. I was hoping he was gonna fly away, but he did not. So I switched on into 8K 60. No, I didn't. I just walked closer to him and I was like, wow, I'm closer now. Did you notice that? Tony 11, plenty enough background blur. Don't even get me started. It's more the rendering of the lens that, oh, look at him fly. Wow. I got some cool 8K shots of him later on, but we got a song sparrow here. I'm not minding the background at all. Like, it's not some crazy, it's almost swirly tone it back there. Dare I say this is a vintage lens. Wow. Oh wow, I just noticed that right now. Swirly, it's a Voigtlander. We're literally on a Voigtlander lens right now. This song sparrow is gonna climb to the top of the mountain to sing her song. That's all we know for sure. She's waiting. It's like, yeah, that's good, done it, but wait till I get to the top. Oh, you're not gonna wanna miss this one. As she sways in the wind, she believes in herself, and she climbs to the highest peak. And then she looks back at me and says, absolutely nothing. She just thought the thoughts. She's like, I told you I was gonna sing, but I'm not. So here we got some 8K experiments. There's this little swallow feeder nest in the park. And so, man, that is sharp. That is hot damn diggity good. 800mm is fantastic. There's this one king swallow at the top. And if you punch on in, let's do it to 2 times. This is now 4K 60, say. It doesn't look like 4K 60 to me. You can't just punch in. Maybe I missed focus, I don't know. It's not that sharp. Here's 8K 60, far away, looking pretty good. Not bad, a couple shadows on the bird, that's my mistake. But like a very simple shot, punching on in to 4K, it's like, no, not really. You can't do that. So, oh, goodbye. Oh, I hate when they jump to their death like that. They don't even try one last swing of the wings. These birds are kind of creepy, if I'm being honest with you. It looks like a cyborg of some sort. It's probably not even a real bird. And I'm realizing that now. It's, I don't know, something very shiny, greasy almost, strange, feathers, shiny blue, I don't know. And then he started walking towards me and I turned it off for some reason. Watch the greatest moment of our time. I turned it off for no, it's like, oh, he's moving. I panicked in the wrong way. Look at this swallow about to fake me out. It was gonna be the greatest flight you ever seen, and she never moved again. He was like, I was about to fly, but I didn't. But I must say, I'm enjoying the results more with this 800mm. It's a better rendering, I feel like. It feels like it's less sharp, if anything, but don't quote me on that. There's the red-winged blackbird. She has the red wing too on the shoulder. Just, it's very subtle because she's a female and she could get in trouble if she was too beautiful. Switching on into 8K 60. I'm with you. I don't want 8K anything. I would much rather have perfect 4K 120 than 8K 60. The only reason I use it is because like that's Canon's finest mode. It's raw, it's 8K 60, it's full sensor, it's everything you'd ever dream of. You should be in that mode at some point. And then for slow motion, I go down to the HD 240. 4K 120 I never really use in this camera. Even though it looks good, I don't see a point. But I'm with you. I made fun of 8K and it's overkill and I would rather not have it. I'd rather have 4K 240p by now. Like we could be having that and all you need is 8 megapixels for it. We're taking the wrong direction down to mediocrity. In fact, because of this Canon camera, I've had to alter my PC life entirely. Everything was so good with my old PC and the old files, and it wasn't until this that all of a sudden I couldn't play it, and then we're upgrading things and things are loud, and now I'm in a place where my 5070 Ti is glitching, it's loud, I can't use Affinity Photo 2, whatever that is, like it glitches out. Here's the thumbnail I tried to make. It just like archaic movements and blocks and it shuts off and the screen keeps flashing. I'm like, there's so much bugs in this. So I just ordered a Mac Studio M4 Max. That's coming soon, any second. Then we'll see, head into that rabbit hole again. But it's been hell. This Canon camera's ruined my life, but the skin tones, they're good. And I saw some sparrows, little HD 240 astronaut sparrows jumping on the moon. Oh, no gravity for them. I love how they bounce. They bounce around. Oh, look at them go. Where will they go next? She killed the one and he's dead now and she left. she buried the evidence. It all happened very fast. Look at these mix of colors. Oh, he gets in focus at some point, but even this shot looked cool. It's like pink bench or purpley bench with a red bird and a turquoisey baby blue background. No, I don't know the colors, but whatever. Eventually, Canon picked up the autofocus and I was like, oh, okay. I've noticed it's quite slow and it's irritating at times. Like, you turn your camera on, you point it at something and nothing is autofocus. It reverts to infinity every time, and then you just gotta like manual focus adjust until, like, it's not very snappy. But like once it has a bird, it's like cool and it's tracking it and it's really fun. Look at that line of light. Oh wow, it's like a bath. Wow, that was amazing. So Cardinal showed up at the last second under a bench. Terrible lighting, Tony 11 lens. Oh my God, it's still not noisy. It's totally usable. Even though it's not in focus, it doesn't have to be. It never had to be. All they have to do is magically leave your life, and that's all that matters. Goodbye forever. I pressed record at the wrong time. And last shot of the day, little vulture, turkey vulture if you want. I don't know, I can never track these very good. Just no stabilization system is good at this movement. Sometimes it'll be okay, often it's not. But whatever, we got the shot somewhat, and the bird will now leave our life in a cloud of mystery. And good luck to you. So here's the deal. I wasn't noticeably thrilled using it. It was quite a bit heavier than this 600mm prime, but the more reach was nice, and it seemed to give a better look overall. And that was terrible lighting. It's like noon, super sunny, like it was harsh. But like, I can imagine that looking pretty nice. Although I can't get a glimmer glass now, it's 95mm filters. That sucks. But here's what I'm debating. I was looking through some of my older footage on like Fuji, Panasonic. What I'm seeing is Panasonic was the best that I've ever had. Although Nikon kills it, but we're not going down that route. It's too heavy, 3140 grams, go away. Panasonic G9 II with the Leica 100 to 400, I could see that entering my future. Although all the weights online are lies, it should be lighter than this. That setup that I just took out today, like several hundred grams lighter. It would have oversampled 4K 120 with manual focus. Don't even pretend that it's gonna actually focus with a little box. There's no bird detect unless you're in 4K 60, which I'll never be in. So 4K 120, we're manually focusing with Leica 3D pop potential, 800mm, beautiful stabe, and then 300 frames per second with moire. There is moire patterns in it, but that could be fun. No crops. Or the other debate is Fuji X-H2S, which I have not seen a deal on, and the 500mm prime, which I also have never seen used ever. That's annoying. I'm gonna make a whole separate video on eBay with their deals. So I'm just debating those two setups. The Panasonic would be much lighter and most likely sharper and better, or the Fuji would weigh roughly the same as this 800mm Canon full frame setup. Even though the lies online, you'll never know for sure until you weigh it at home after they have your money. But looking at them side by side, it's like, those are the three setups. If you want 800mm, I think it breaks down to those are the most exciting. Get a prime on the Fuji Magic, Leica with less. It's actually a bigger sensor than the Fuji because it crops so much. HD 240 is a 2.1 times crop. Panasonic's 2 times, so you're not getting a bigger sensor, but you're getting a prime lens, but it's heavier and bigger. But Fuji gives you 1050mm, Panasonic's 800. There's a pixel to pixel crop, but don't even pretend that looks good. And Canon's stuck at 800, so Fuji for the most reach, Panasonic for the best stabe and colors and sharpness. And colors, I was joking. I misspoke, I had a stroke. Fuji best colors, Canon second, Panasonic last. Worst in Olympus and Pentax. So let me know what you thought of the footage. Which direction should I go, Panasonic, Fuji, or neither? Just stay with Canon. It's kind of exciting to think of Panasonic G9 II and then 15mm 1.7 for vlogging, little 42.5 1.2 in here for the studio and talking nature. Oh my God, all like a glass. That could be our world, but we'll see. I'd also be happy in Fuji, so, or just stay with Canon. I'll never be happy if we're being real, but you'll be happy donating Bitcoin and buying things through the links of affiliate nature. Subscribe for a minute.